director Dan Mace reviews your best and worst scenes cross-platform, then recreates the best or worst one. Welcome to Scene Review. And I'm Danny, aka Cool Man Coffee Dan, boys.
Yeah, boy!
And this week we will be reviewing the most inappropriate scenes from kids' movies, kids' cartoons. Animation is an incredible medium as it is highly persuasive. It immediately disarms the viewer and you can easily portray feelings in a boundless, imaginative manner. And no one better to review these scenes than the incredible, unstoppable, amazing, humble, fruitful, animated animator, Cool Man Coffee Dan. Give it up.
Woo! What's up? What's up, everybody?
I'm just gonna knock off some humble brags. 30 under 30 on Forbes, the most followed TikTok animation page in the whole of the United States, okay? That's crazy, right? A following with more than collectively 5 million people.
Yeah. When
Danny came here, I didn't get it on camera, but he said that being on Scene Review is, to date, one of the most fantastic brag-worthy.
No, I didn't.
Well, this is gonna be awkward, but I made you to wear.
How'd you do that, bro?
Very cool, eh? And speaking about being persuasive, so you feel that with your animations, through disarming an audience and using these cute characters, you are portraying and speaking about topics that are meaningful rather than trying to.
That's the way I choose to do it. You know, use your powers accordingly. But people use it to do some weird shit. For
you
sure.
can, and that's what we're gonna see in this week's episode. How dark can you really go? Let's just scribble our way right into the first scene.
Do you get it? Because it's draw? Let's watch the video.
We're gonna start off with some easier shit. Some still frames of children's book covers I found.
It's not gonna get any better when you grow up.
You know what, guys, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it looks like me if I shaved, to be honest. When you're a little kid, life's pretty good. It's arguably the best it's gonna be. So to say it's not gonna get any better when you grow up, it's already such a high line of quality. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. My life, I feel, I was such an awkward, weird kid. Being an adult for me is great. Maybe I am still a kid, that's the thing.
A morning of awkwardness is far better than a night of loneliness. Dude, I agree. I mean, shit. I don't want to be lonely, you know. He had sex with that sheep.
It's implying that, yes. But it's like, it's basically saying, okay, for a kid, you'd rather be awkward when you woke up in the morning after doing something terrible the night before than be lonely in the night.
Dude, I mean, for sure.
Is that your Tinder? That'll be a great
for Tinder slogan. Yeah.
Slogan. This is my favorite.
Pooh gets stuck. That's cute. If I had to assume what's inside the book, they might be making more innuendos about, like, don't be scared when you're constipated. Daddy will pull out the turd.
or in the last page, like a little ad for constipation pills.
How do we get nice, soft stools with Coloxyl stool softener?
Ren and Stimpy was a kids show in the 90s. And when I would watch it back then, I would feel odd.
Right.
No, I would. I would feel strange, but I just wouldn't be able to explain. And maybe that's why today I'm a bit weird. Remember that this was put on TV for children to watch. And let's just say it's awkward.
See that bulge down there, bro? You see that shit?
That's solid.
Are you ready for a speedball, my little blumpkin pumpkin?
This shit is riddled. Dude,
oh my
this
God.
First frame,
Yeah.
that is veining.
And what is that fluid on the bed?
I didn't even pick that up.
That was built into the background art. Like, the background is all separate layer.
Somebody put that there.
What's the sign up there say? Loev? There's so many things in this that make my brain not feel great.
Lave. How difficult is it to do animation like this?
It's pretty impressive. I mean, you see this, so this is like an example of gross up. It's a close up, but it's very detailed.
Hey, Ren, Aren't you gonna finish this job?
Oh, you're gonna get demonetized?
If it gets demonetized, that's like a whole nother controversial issue because of the fact that this was played to kids.
Dude, this is so fucked up, bro.
My ball! My ball! Darn you, you slippery old ball!
I just can't keep my hands on that ball.
That's just awkwardly watching porn with a friend.
How did I not know this exists in the world?
That's the purpose of the show, to unearth the unearthed.
It's rule 27 or something. If something exists, a porn version of it already exists.
What rules are these?
It's just, that's what it's called. So like,
What's rule number 1, bro? Rule 34.
if it exists, there is a porn of it. So like, name a show.
Stranger Things.
There's a porn version of it. For sure, there's
There
a porn
can't be
version
a
of that.
porn version of
100%.
The way that they guide this, it's a kid and it's as if he's sitting at a bar counter. The way every shot from how he puts the coin down.
Right.
He asks for a double.
Right.
And he turns into this frantic, transcended version of himself.
Give me a hot fudge sundae and make it a double. Another one! Hit me! And don't be stingy with the sprinkles!
Hey, take it easy, Mac.
Help a poor guy out, huh? Gotcha! Licorice! My best friend, man. He's found someone else. Butterscotch! So, please, help me forget him.
I guess there's a lot of truth in it, but I just don't know what you want to be showing kids.
This seems so much more innocent compared to what we just watched.
Tell me if you pick up on what's happening here.
Okay. Ooh, that was cute. I like that. That's passable, right? Like, that's innocent enough. And I saw this movie when I was little. I didn't notice that.
Neither did I. As an animator, these movements are so suggestive and they're so small. They have to know what they're doing.
100%.
And I mean, this is a big studio movie.
A lot of times they're even more dirtier and they're told to scale it back or cut it down because they do want adults to see the innuendos and see the risque imagery and messaging. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more to this that they cut out, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I'll just move his hand very slowly.
What the? Oh, man! Okay.
Take some time to let that one sink in.
Gonna
But
do
the
it.
voices are they're like your animations.
You're like,
What the?
It does.
what the?
This is a great Viagra commercial, if anything.
And it fires off.
Fires off immediately.
Wow.
If you're sitting at home and you've got erectile dysfunction,
Right.
and you see this bottle that says vitamin B1,
Right.
and it makes this thing so erect.
Erect.
I mean, what are you gonna think? You're gonna go down to your local chemist. You're gonna go there. You're gonna say, "Look, I need some vitamin B1 right now."
Right. Feel weird.
I feel weird,
I feel like
bro.
I gotta take a shower, bro.
As a filmmaker myself, I understand when you have an audience in a vulnerable position. You can feel it. You know, with your edits, when you're guiding a narrative and you can feel right then and there, you can become extremely manipulative.
You could literally paint a picture through animation because you're drawing these frames to, like you said, manipulate human emotion. With those clips, we saw how that could be done to a weird, fucked up degree.
But we still haven't gotten to the why. Why would somebody want to affect such an innocent piece of art with innuendos, sex, drugs, violence? We're gonna recreate one of these to try and get into the mind of figuring out why. What about redoing the one in the tent? That's just awkward.
I like that one. That one was probably my favorite one.
Let's get going. Moments in there where I was questioning my existence.
I got to know a lot about you during that recording session.
And now, I can't tell if he's asleep. He's got no eyes. Do I have to make conversation? Oh, thank goodness, I can finally relax. Whoa! Oh! Shit! Oh, brew! Okay, I'm just gonna have to move his hand really slowly